Burning the candle, baby. Burning the candle at both ends. Oh, look at her go. Look at her go. She's a hard worker.
Force Media, unclog your feed.
In the Bravo universe, there are two equally destructive forces: the housewives, who start it, and the producers, who make sure it finishes on camera. These are their stories.
Welcome back to another episode of Reality Court. My name is Ace Fanning, and I am blinding myself because I don't want to have horrible lighting, even though my hair doesn't look great. I'm joined by my very wonderful, beautiful, insanely talented, she's everywhere. You know her, you see her, you want to be her, Anna Kinkosis, former Real Housewife of Miami, but current star of Reality Court. Wow.
Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes.
How are you?
You know, I'm good. I mean, I'm currently blind, but I do feel like it's worth it to be blind because I do look a lot
sunglasses
better.
I think you'd look so cool.
Well, Anna, let me fucking tell you about sunglasses, okay?
Tell me.
It has been a journey for me to find one pair of sunglasses that fit this giant fucking head. It's not even funny.
I can tell Ryan Simkai to send you some glasses.
They're not. Nothing's gonna fit. I get them on, and I literally look like I'm wearing. I have toddler sunglasses on. They like come to here, and then the arms.
Right, because you need to know what your size is. Like
I measured my size, and I then went to websites and was like, "Do you have this size?" And everyone was like, "No."
What is it? 58?
No, 60 something.
Oh, okay. That's hard to find, but
yes, it's very hard to find
if they have them.
It was very depressing. I even went to some website that was called like biggiantfatheads.com. And even they were like, sorry, bud, that's too big, because my head isn't just big this way. It's also big this way. And so the arms won't reach to my ear.
Nate says you need Angie K sunglasses.
Exactly. Yeah, that would be perfect. Even then, it'd be suctioning my circulation in my head off.
I'm not going to dwell on this, but how fucking pale am I?
You know what? It's just because I have this sun blinding me.
Pale. I just haven't seen the light of day. But that's
you need to get out. You need to get back to your Cuban roots.
Really? And do what? Dance salsa in the streets while the sun is shining on my face? I mean, what does that have to do with it?
I feel like one, you need to put on Havana by Camila Cabello. Okay. You need to go out. You need to tan.
Yeah.
You need to get back in tune with your roots because winter's coming and then you're going to be even whiter. Okay.
Winter is coming.
Yeah. And then everyone's going to just be like, oh, Anna, they're not even going to call you Anna Kinkosis. They're going to call you like Anna King.
Yeah.
Because you're just like a regular white woman.
Using like self tanner. Like I use this thing, which is great. It's like just a little spritz thing.
Yeah.
And it's great, but I've gotten like, I'm so focused on the house.
What about yard work? Could you do some yard work?
I mean, I take him for walks and stuff. And
I said yard work.
Yes, I'm going to do that. I'm finishing the inside so that I can focus on the outside.
But winter's coming and I don't want you to just be you're part of the diversity of this show. If we have two white people sitting here, we're losing.
Trust me, I am not white. I may be white presenting, but the second I open my mouth, you know I'm not white. So
literally, I can't see anything.
If you gotta do something, you can't do that. Just put on the toddler sunglasses.
No, I don't even know where the toddler sunglasses are at this point. No, it's fine. I'll just do.
You're not gonna do that the entire time. Can you put something in front of the window?
Well, then I have horrible lighting.
It's better than that.
It's fine. I can see. The sun will drop soon behind some trees. It'll be totally fine. I can totally see.
Come out
tomorrow. Look, again, you're ruining the show because that is a white people song. Okay.
There'll be sun. Kathy was Annie once. I'm gonna play it one day.
Really?
Oh my gosh, she was so comfortable in the like orphan thing. Like she was like
she wanted to be an orphan.
Yeah, it was like she felt
just because like I don't like my family, but just because I'm like I want to have a story. Do you know how badly I wanted asthma as a kid? I wanted asthma so fucking bad. To have an inhaler. Asthma? Do you know how attention seeking that is to whip out a fucking inhaler and just be like.
And so people would say, oh, you have asthma?
Yeah. Or like a broken arm or a leg or anything. I just wanted that level of attention.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So, don't even get me started when I learned about diabetes and I learned that you could have snacks at school. I was like, I want the diabetes. Again, I understand diabetes is a very hard thing, but as a child, I didn't understand it. And I just was like, why does that person get to go get a fucking Reese's? Okay.
Right.
Because I want a Reese's.
No, and then people like Nick Jonas having childhood diabetes. He already gets so much attention. He's so talented. Did he need the diabetes? Did he need it?
Exactly.
You know,
it's just not fair to all of us.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
So
you can fake diabetes. It's a lot easier than faking like cancer like Brooks did.
I know, but it's probably going to be bad omen on me or something.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know, I'm already attention deprived enough as it is. I don't need to be doing more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree.
Unfortunately. So
you're right.
Anywho, we've got to talk about Ultimate Girls Trip because
it was better this time.
It was definitely better. I think being in Beverly Hills helped us. I think getting away from OC was very helpful. Not having Vicki be our main person was helpful.
No, Vicki was still the main person, buddy.
She's so... I mean, what? Okay, tell me. How am I supposed to do this show? How am I supposed to do this show and not just repeat myself over and over again because I don't know what the fuck else to say? Kyle Richards is crying on her 30th anniversary. And she's like, I just feel like, I don't want to say I feel ashamed. And Vicki's like, no, you should. You let your family down. You let your kids down. You let everybody down. You let America down because we believed in love when we saw you and now we don't. So yeah, no, you should feel ashamed.
You owe us. Like it was... Mm-hmm. You just want to jump through the screen and choke her. I am totally okay. You bad mouthing Vicki at this point. It's out of control.
Okay, good. And then she's like, Vicki's like, you're supposed to grow old together. Like that's what you guys were supposed to be doing, and now you're not. And Kyle's like, okay, well, like I think I'm getting like a little bit to a better place. And she's like, no, you're not. No, absolutely not. I mean, it is going to bother you for the next 50 years. You will be miserable for the next 50 fucking years. Dawn. Yes.
I mean,
Dawn is the one that got away. But can I tell you why Dawn is the one that got away?
Because she can manipulate him completely.
Exactly. Because, well, not even that, but I just feel like Dawn didn't really give a shit. And I feel like she had Brooks after that who just wanted fame.
Well, it's just that after Dawn, everybody's just taking advantage for her money.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Dawn kept that job at Home Depot, babe.
Yeah. Dawn was solid.
Do you know what's really upsetting to me though? I found out a couple of years ago. There's a Don Gunvalson, I think that's his name, Twitter account.
No,
and they would post the funniest shit. And I genuinely thought it was Dawn for a while.
No. Yeah, I've followed that.
That was a good time. Yeah. Simpler times. Then we get on the Sprinter van to go to Beverly Hills and she's sitting there on her fucking computer. And it's
I'm quoting a big client.
You want so badly to be back on this show and you're so disinterested. And I'm sorry, but like at a certain point, isn't it more successful to not have to work than to have to continue to fucking work?
Well, on a regular Ultimate Girls Trip, they pay them $250,000 for 7 days. I think this one's longer.
Okay.
So she's making $350,000, $400,000 out of pure respect to Bravo.
Yeah.
Fucking close the computer or get up extra early or stay up extra late.
I genuinely don't.
Are one of our favorite things to watch.
And she fucking ruined it.
Huh?
She ruined it. She ruined our fucking Sprinter van.
She ruined it.
And I just think like you're here for a job right now and you talk about what an incredible worker you are. This isn't showing that you have a good work ethic. This is showing that you don't care about the job that's here and that you can't do two things at the same time. You can't do two jobs and do them both well.
Right.
And that's your fucking problem. Right. Vicki Gunvalson.
These
Victoria.
Girls have had it with her.
Yeah.
They've had it with her. And when you see them tolerating her is because they're mocking the shit out of her. And that's how they, are able to justify engaging with her at all.
And I appreciated everyone trying to come for her during the Sprinter van.
Yeah.
And her just being like, I'm working. I want everyone. It's hard because I know there are so many Victoria Gunvalson fans out there. And I understand why. Yes. Because she's been on the longest. And I understand that. Actually, Kyle Richards has been on the longest now, I think. Continuously.
Yeah, consecutively.
Yes.
He's been on the longest.
But it's like at a certain point, everyone needs to turn their back on her. Well,
I think it's just that she doesn't listen. But I wish somebody would talk to her and say, hey, you're bombing so badly. But first of all, this has already been done. So, but I think that she needs to come out and say, listen, I was a fucking nightmare on that show. Yep. I've learned from it. I'm sorry.
But stop wasting our fucking time then.
What?
Stop wasting our fucking time then.
Yeah, it's bad. No, but I think maybe she'll watch herself and learn something. I mean, I do believe in second chances. But I don't know. I don't know that anybody's equipped to deal with her special kind of
crazy.
Crazy, I guess is the best word, but it's really more than crazy. It's like delusion. Like anytime anybody says, like during the Sutton lunch or whatever, somebody said to her, it was Crystal Minkoff, who she thought was Sutton, and said, yes, I just want you to know that we know that we're all here because of you. And it's like, it was so nice to be recognized that way. But she's right. She's right. If we had bombed that first season or two,
there would be no Beverly Hills. There would be no any of us.
I don't know. Graciousness is really underrated, and she doesn't get it.
Don't you also think too? It's like, okay, I think about the fact that you're on Orange County as well, and you're being a fucking Debbie Downer there, and they're calling you that, and you're like, I'm not a Debbie Downer, and yet here you're being a Debbie Downer as well. Nothing about you says that you're fun. When you used to go to Mexico and you'd get so drunk off your ass and you would pee on Tamara's bed, that's funny. That's the Vicki that we enjoyed,
She's become a prude too. She can't talk about sex. I mean, really, honestly,
she's always pulled this like fucking prude act. And it's so annoying because it's like, you're not prude.
Well, also maybe she's having bad sex.
Probably.
And
Luann tried to say that.
Darling, how are your orgasms? I'm guessing you're not having any good orgasms like me and my boyfriend, Michael.
What was her boyfriend's name? I didn't write it down.
Mark.
What was Luann?
Mark or Michael. It's one of those.
Something along those lines. Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of Luann and her boyfriend, when she's on that FaceTime with him and he's like, well, are you wearing any panties? And she's like,
oh, no, I'm not. He's like, show me that big old vagina.
And she's like,
I can't right now. There's too many cameramen around.
And I've heard from people out east, when people say the Hamptons out east, it's like, just say the Hamptons. Don't be so fucking pretentious. That's not a great relationship. And that I've heard hearsay, whatever, is that she pays for everything.
Well, I kind of got the vibe, the way she spoke about it was like, when we can be together, we are, but when we're not, we do our own thing.
It's not a real relationship.
Yeah.
It's not a real relationship.
God,
whatever.
She's so honestly, horny though.
She grosses me out to no end.
I think she's putting a lot of testosterone cream on her vagina.
For me, it's because I'm a woman, and she's an affront to women, and I am a woman, and it's hard for me. I hate the fact that every time she sees a man, she needs to hump his leg. It's like, what is this desperation? I mean, get off the pellets or something. Maybe that's why her voice has changed so much. Testosterone does help your libido.
Yeah.
But if you take too much, you become a dude who humps legs.
And that's where she's at.
I think that's where she's at.
And I honestly, though, I appreciate it.
Okay, well, I'm glad.
I'm opposite of you. I think that I appreciate her doing it. It's gross, but I'm okay. Like, that's the thing is,
you're okay with
I don't want people to think I hate everybody. I I actually do. I hate every single reality star, but I love to watch them.
Right.
I don't feel that way about Vicki. I don't like to watch her. There's nothing entertaining.
I'm sorry, I'm talking over you, so I don't know what's wrong.
It's somebody commented that I talk over you all. Actually, someone sent me a message saying I talk over you too much and that I'm fucking annoying and whatever.
I don't think so. I think we both do it. It's just that we're excited to be here with you guys and with each other. So So I agree with you. I'm glad she exists, but she annoys me. But I like talking about her.
Also, when we have our pajama party and Kyle says, let's all talk dirty to Vicki. And she's like, oh, we're going to sign on the line. We're all going to fill out that paper. And then that was fucking funny. That was so fucking funny. And that's the Kyle Richards that we like don't get anymore on Beverly Hills.
I really love Kyle on this show.
Me too.
She's letting go like she didn't before. And she's showing us the vulnerability, but she's fun. You know what I mean? Yes. She's doing the splits. I don't like Lisa Barlow doing a split. You know what I mean? That's Kyle's thing.
I know, but it also, because here's the thing about Lisa Barlow is she is a poor man's Real Housewife.
Yes.
And I love that about her. I love that she's like, I'm going to come out with a song. I'm going to do the splits. I'm going to do all this.
I'm sorry if anybody hates
Baby Gorgeous.
I love her song.
Do you listen to it while you get ready in the morning?
No, but I like it. It's an earworm, like, you know, magic. I mean, her voice isn't bad. And Luann is so jealous.
Oh, so
Luann
jealous.
Luann is so jealous of anybody that can sing.
Oh, so jealous. I wouldn't say that Lisa can sing. I think she's jealous of anyone who gets in front of a mic.
Okay, but even Luann auto-tuned, she sounds like Sean Connery.
Like what?
Sean Connery. But you know how he says it's Sean Connery.
No, I'm sorry.
Or something. Okay, you see, I can't do accents. Whatever.
Well, no, I don't know who Sean Connery is. Let me look him up. It didn't just come to me. Maybe if I see a picture of him. Oh, you know what though? Before we finish Ultimate Girls Trip, I have no idea who this man is. What is he from?
Just read a little bit of a bio on his film.
Scottish actor and film producer. First actor to portray James Bond. I've never seen James Bond. No.
Okay.
Sean Connery.
He's
dead. He's dead. He died in 2020. I need to take a quick break from Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. I don't even know. Do we have a clip in here that could even remotely prepare us for what I'm about to say?
You're talking about the
Hayden Panettiere has died. And this is you didn't know this?
She died?
Yesterday. Anna, Hayden Panettiere passed away yesterday.
Little girl?
Well, now she's a big girl, but yes. The girl from Remember the Titans.
No, I
Guiding
know exactly
Light.
Who she
Bring
is.
It On 2. The Heroes.
Why did she die?
So she's been having a hard time. They think it hasn't come out for sure yet, but they think it's an accidental overdose. Her brother had passed away a couple of years ago. And I think she has a horrible family situation, hates her parents. I think her parents fucking suck. I think. Don't quote me. Okay?
Well, I mean, did her brother die of self-inflicted?
They said, I think I Googled it and it said he had an enlarged heart and died.
Oh, okay.
So he died, but it was very suddenly, out of nowhere. She didn't see it coming. And that fucking tore her. That was her final part, because I think because she's not close with her parents, she's very close with her brother, and that was when we really saw this shift in her. We know that she struggled with postpartum, we know that big time. And she was in a position where she's she wasn't seeing her daughter because she knew that's what was best for her daughter. Let me tell
you, this is such a wake-up call for doctors in the doctors that handle mental health need to understand that postpartum psychosis is a real thing. And I am telling you, this case, the Clancy case, is, I don't even know how you don't watch it, because it is it is the greatest legal case I've ever witnessed, and I don't even know what's going to happen yet. Like, I need to do a whole episode, like a sidebar, just to talk about it, because it's not like I want to talk about it. It's that I can't not talk about it.
Yeah.
But this is more evidence of that. I hate when people treat mental illness as some kind of moral failure. It is an illness just like cancer, just like any other really horrible illness. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to say that.
No, you're good. I agree with all of that.
I was treated by my own girls, and I had one episode once that didn't do anything horrible, but just like I took off and I drove all the way to Orlando. Like, I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
And when I realized I needed medication, and everybody treated me like, oh, you're so self-indulgent. And I didn't have control.
Yeah.
And so this is important. This is important stuff. Anyway, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's important stuff to talk about. And it is so heartbreaking because we've seen her decline especially over the past couple of years. Like, she would do interviews and like her voice had changed, like her cadence had changed, like the way, like it just felt like she was what's it called when it's like you're a portion of yourself, you know what I'm saying?
A shadow of her former self.
Yes. Thank you. Wow, look at you go. And so it's sad because we all saw this happening. We all witnessed it. And then she's she's passed away of, again, allegedly an apparent overdose. Not sure. Like, I don't think it was, I don't know that. Again, I don't,
probably drug related. You think that maybe it was an overdose because she wanted to end her life?
No, I think it was possibly like a drug overdose. Not like she wanted to end her life.
She didn't mean to. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like an accidental overdose. And it's just so fucking sad. Like, this girl that we all watched grow up. And I think so much about like Britney Spears and the fact that she literally gave all of us so much stuff. And then now we continue to watch her like she's in a fishbowl, but in a very different light.
How much do you think social media has affected the mental health of people in general?
Oh, I would say more than 100%.
Yeah, I agree.
I think there are pros to it because of the fact that, like, when I was 14 and I was going off the rails and, I was trying to off myself, I didn't know that other people felt like that because there wasn't a social media presence.
Right. But all the shortcomings you felt that you had when you were 14, had you seen all the fake shit on social media and all the filtered photos and everybody having a better life than you,
worse.
That might have precipitated shit and made it worse.
So much worse. I think the only positive is that now I realize pretty much everyone is somewhat crazy.
Everyone is struggling.
And that's helpful to me.
Because it's like, it makes us all human, and like what we can talk about it this openly, and I don't feel like our listeners judge us.
Yeah. No, but it's so sad. And I know normally I try to joke about stuff, but this one really is just so heartbreaking. Because we like saw her without screaming out for help. We basically saw her asking for help when she would do these interviews. We saw that this was not the same person that she was, and it's just sad. And it's just so sad too, because it's like, we take so much from these people, and I understand, like, this is their career, whatever, but we do take so much. And it's like, who didn't love Nashville? Who didn't love Hayden Panettiere in Nashville? Who didn't watch, I didn't watch Heroes, but like, there are so many different people that she gave so much of herself to, and now it's like she's gone, and we're going to give her 5 minutes on TMZ, and then we just keep on going. And we keep on going. We forget about her. That's one of the things that kills me about a lot of the horrible things we see on TV, because, when you see like whatever, school shooting or any kind of tragedy involving children, we think like it's so horrible, thoughts and prayers, all that stuff. And we feel bad for a minute. And then we don't realize that forever, those parents will sit at the breakfast table and the Fruit Loops will be there untouched. Every Christmas will be like, and God,
we
are really sad.
No, I know, but you know what I'm saying? It goes on, and that's the type of stuff that fucks me up. Like
I
can't
always
let
think
it
about
go.
the fact that like whenever anything really bad happens, I think especially when we were going through like infertility stuff and like you're driving home from the doctor's office after bad news or something, you look over and you're like, fuck you. Like, what are you doing enjoying your fucking life? Like I've just got the worst news in my life and you're fucking sitting there bopping along to Hillary Duff.
Right.
Like, go fuck yourself. But it's like,
But you know what? You don't know what everybody's going through. And maybe
Right.
that person just told themselves, I am going to fake it until I make it and just turn the music loud to stop these horrible thoughts in my head. Like we really don't know. I think,
but I also think about all the times that I'm living my best life, and it's like somebody's always going through something horrible, and it's just hard because it's like,
and we're
with you in the beginning, and then we slowly fade away and we move on to other stuff.
We have our own issues, and that's normal, and it's okay. But you know,
sorry guys, this episode is brought to you by Vicki Gunvalson, Debbie Downer Insurance.
This is why BetterHelp needs to be a sponsor here. We do talk a lot about it, and I you know, whatever. I'm sorry, this is real life, but
but anyways, I'm very sad about Hayden, and
it's very sad.
It's just, it's just I don't know. I don't know how to segue back to something more fun. Let's go to an ugly leather pants party, okay? Because Beverly Hills has given us so many moments, and seeing that next week we're getting the white party at least feels a little bit better. But an ugly leather pants party with Crystal Minkoff and Sutton Strack, or what's her last name now? Sutton what?
I love Crystal Minkoff, and I expect both Crystal Minkoff and Tracy Tudor to be in the next season of Beverly.
What is Sutton Brown? Is that her name now? Sutton Brown?
Sutton Brown. I think she had a facelift. She looks great, super youthful. I thought she looked really good. And I like Crystal. I know some people don't like Crystal. Maybe it's just that I like her as a person.
Right.
And I feel personally like my interactions with her, I feel like we have a lot in common. You know, I'm married.
I think the same thing about like Brittany from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Tiger moms.
Yeah.
We both have dads who died of Alzheimer's. We both have money noise where we're always worried about money.
Yeah.
And
I feel like the problem though is not about Crystal, and it's not about Sutton. It's that like, think of all of the moments that Real Housewives of Beverly Hills gave us. I mean, obviously I don't think like we're going to I mean, Beverly Hills has had some really dark times, and I don't think we're going to focus on that, but I'm like, the ugly leather pants party was just not it. Let's pick everyone up in a limo and have them go to Kim and Kyle's house that they fought over. You know, like I
mean, you know what? I think they were trying to keep it light, but I also thought that I said, with all the things, it's who came up with this, you know?
Yes.
Or maybe it's because they're planning to have Crystal on the new season.
But it didn't. I mean, I think that she can be great as a person, but there was nothing that she did during this that I was like, oh, thank God for Crystal.
No, she didn't do anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
She really didn't do anything. And the game of let the mouse go. Let the mouse. Is that a thing?
It was something Sutton said like one time on an episode.
I remember, but I'm saying I didn't know that was a saying.
Oh, I don't know. But I don't know anything about sayings. I just don't understand. Why is this what we decided to do?
I don't know. I think
let's all wear fucking caftans like Kyle has done for so many years. Let's do a Kyle by Aileen 2 party. Let's bring Lisa Vanderpump in. I don't know.
That wasn't going to happen. I really think it was a very last minute thing that they decided to do so that it would not just be the white party. I thought we got some funny things, you know, during it. I think, isn't that the time when Kyle asked Gizelle if she said she wanted to be horizontal with Mauricio?
Yes. Which I did appreciate.
Right. But the funniest part of that was Teresa. Can somebody explain to me? I don't get it. What's horizontal? And then she goes, okay, so
69
is,
She goes, is it like 69?
No, that's what she says. She goes,
yeah.
Okay, so this is vertical, so horizontal is this, so 69? And I'm like,
Here's the thing, though, and I'm gonna say this right now. Sometimes housewives come on this show and it is the best thing they could do for their career because I love Teresa again.
Oh, I know. Me too.
I'm like,
Teresa's a
God,
good person. I don't.
I
Think
miss
Teresa's a
this. I
bad
miss
person.
Teresa. You know.
Yeah.
But when we were on the last season of Jersey, I fucking hated her, and she was dark spirited and she was not fun or anything. And it's like, this airhead version of Teresa is so fun and light, and like how quickly she moved on from Vicki basically
When
saying
Vicki
like,
said
and
I
she's
was
like,
jealous.
okay, yeah, that's all I needed to hear is you were jealous of me.
Saying that.
Okay, yeah, I love that.
Wasn't it funny that they said that she was the one? I don't know if we discussed it, the one who had changed the most, and she said she had only redone the tip of her nose.
Yeah, and she's
What about
aged.
the
I think
hair?
I've aged
What
very
about-
gracefully.
Huh?
She said, I think I've aged very gracefully.
Yeah, crazy.
Okay.
Crazy.
Same.
What else went on there? Hold on.
We get Gizelle. So Vicki's mad at Gizelle because she's like, Giselle's talking about stuff. She doesn't even know me. And it's like, Vicki, for the show purposes, you all need to look like you somewhat know each other.
Exactly.
So stop pulling this fucking shit. Like, Vicki's so stupid and she doesn't understand how the show is supposed to work.
It's really weird for somebody who believes she founded the show. You know, I think she was off for too long.
Yes.
And probably didn't pay attention. This is what I'm saying. Today, I couldn't do this because the show has left me behind.
I would put an earpiece in your ear and I would tell you what to say.
Right. Okay. It would have to be something like that.
I've been here. I've been here the whole time. I've never gone away.
No, I know you could probably help Vicki.
Oh, I want so badly to start a housewives like rehab facility where you come in, we rehab your image, we work on like the things that you need to do. But the hard thing is at a certain point, I can only do so much as a teacher. When you're in the moment, you have to take the tools that I have given you, and I don't know if they all can. And I'm not looking
for
to
an extra fee. You can be like Cyrano de Bergerac in their ear. I know you don't know that reference.
Sarah Doja Mojamac?
Cyrano de Bergerac.
Cyrano.
Did you ever see obviously this is a real story, but Steve Martin did a version of it where he was talking in somebody's ear, or somebody was talking in his ear, made the girl fall in love with him. Yeah, he made the girl fall in love with somebody else.
No.
Okay, never mind. But yes, I think if you would be in somebody's ear, especially Vicki's, I think you could be helpful.
But they would have to listen to me.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because there's some people like, Kelly Dodd, she's not going to listen. I feel like she goes deaf when she gets mad and she doesn't hear what anyone else says.
By the way, we're recording on Monday.
Yeah.
And today is the hearing.
Oh. Well, why aren't we at court right now?
Well, it's too early. I think it's too early.
Let's live stream it.
I honestly, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Figure that out, Anna. Come on, you're our legal professional here.
I know. I mean, I'm checking a little bit, but
okay. So Ultimate Girls Trip definitely got better episode 2.
Yes,
I feel
and
much
I'm
better
about the third episode.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah,
it feels like the white party's like, the white party's like, we're really bringing in other housewives. The first episode, we brought in Joe De La Rosa, who fucking cares. We brought in Gina Keogh, like old stuff, but it wasn't.
But they're bringing in, like I saw Bronwyn there.
Yep, Bronwyn's there. Whitney's there. Adrienne Malouf. The Malouf Hoof. Adrienne Malouf to me
invited herself.
Probably.
Adrienne
Malouf is a housewife that we lost, and it really does suck because she went through shit after she got off the show. I would have loved to have watched her and Paul like fully go through their divorce and the custody and all this stuff, and watch her just inject her face over and over and over again as it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And she was a loss to us, I believe.
She was.
And she left because, I'm pretty sure if I remember right, she left because Brandy was telling people that she used a surrogate and she didn't want that out. And it's like, who cares? Who cares if you used a surrogate? I
don't know.
Fuck. Well, Anywho, any other thoughts you want to add about Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip?
No.
Okay.
I think it was, more evidence of Vicki not belonging there.
Yeah.
And I hope it stops because I'd like to enjoy the other housewives and what they're doing. So hopefully, hopefully she won't be too involved in the white party.
Okay. The Valley. Oh my God, this show.
They do have one of the best intro songs.
I hate that song so much.
Really? I like it.
So many people hate this show, and I wish that I could understand it because it brings me so much joy. I love the darkness of it all. I love when you can smell the parchness on the people's breath for how thirsty they are for attention.
But there's also things that seem very real that's going on there.
Oh, big time.
You know what I mean? It's not manufactured drama. These people are going through it.
I want to ask you a question, and I need you to be 100% honest with me. Okay. Have you ever been in a relationship where you really cover for the other person because you don't want people to think they suck?
No.
No.
But I've seen it happen over and over again.
I want to understand the mentality behind it because clearly they suck. That's why you're trying to cover for them.
Right.
But in your head, do you think like, oh, they're just misunderstood and I'm trying to help? Like, what is wrong with Nia? What is wrong with her?
I think with Nia, it's a lot to do with her upbringing, a lot to do with the pageant life, and a lot to do with the Christian, you know what I mean? That mentality that she
My favorite picture.
Like that mentality that like stand by your man, everybody goes through something, don't quit on your marriage. I think a lot of that stuff is ingrained in her, and I think she's trying to do the right thing, but I think it's starting to get to her.
I think it's starting to get to her that people won't leave him alone. I don't feel like she's thinking he sucks, and he does.
No, I think she knows he sucks.
You think so?
At this point, yeah. I know when women hit that realization, like, wow,
yeah,
I married a loser. It's
It's
never happened to me, to be honest. I've never thought anybody I've been with is a loser, so I don't want anybody reading into that. But I've seen it. And I've also seen.
Sorry, keep going.
I've also seen the desire to keep it going, to believe you can fix them, to believe that they'll change. You believe if you love them enough and show them enough, they'll rise to the occasion. And then there's the kids and blah, blah, blah. We struggle with a lot of that.
I see that.
I mean, what do you think Caitlyn is doing?
That's true. I should get her in here and be like, why do you cover for me?
Yeah.
Like, why I suck. Why do you keep covering for me?
If you asked her that now, she'd be like, shut up. I'm dealing with 3 kids as you
sit here and giggle.
Just shit with Anna. Right.
Yeah. Okay. So before we get into them, because there's a lot that we have to talk about with them, this SBA loan, did you dig into this at all?
No, because it's very simple. I think Jesse has always lived above his means. He has borrowed money, and he has delusions of grandeur. You know what I mean? He wants to live this life that he hasn't earned. So he does it on borrowed money. And when they were first together, she ended up signing off on this stuff. And now, I think she's been pretty nice during the divorce.
It sounds like she does pretty well for herself.
I think she does well enough to be able to, she does better than him for sure.
Well, do you want to buy a house from someone like him?
I just don't. I think he is so self-involved, and he cares more about like the relationship with this Lacey girl. I think he likes her, but I think the fact that she's well off financially, like he already wants to put a baby in her.
Yeah.
That'll guarantee a lot of shit for him. I don't know. But that's all it is, really. Him living above his means once again. And
because you can see who got these loans, right? Like what companies got these SBA loans, right?
Yes, it was him who got the SBA loans.
But he's saying that's a lie. I never got that. I never got $300,000. And it's like, I'm pretty sure you can look all this shit up, can't you?
I'm sure I'll look for it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about SBA loans, government loans, but either way, she's not the type to do that.
Yeah.
Do you remember when they lived in a place like by what is that place? I went with Joanna once. The
Chateau
Marmont.
Yeah.
Or whatever, Chateau Marmont. Like, I think his balcony was a view to that. Like, they could not afford that.
Yeah.
And he's one of those people that thinks, like, if you want to sell to people that are affluent, you have to look affluent. And that was why he did that. In his little brain, he thought that if he had the nice car and the nice house and the expense account to take people to fancy dinners and live this lifestyle, he was going to look like one of the big time realtors, like the Josh Flaggs and the Tracy Tudors of the world.
One, I don't know how Josh Flagg has ever sold a house in his life. I find him to be absolutely unbearable. But especially when he goes on Jeff and he like doesn't even fucking do it. He's not interesting to me at all. But I think he's interesting for television. Mm-hmm. However, where I get lost in all this is that it's like, okay, you took this $300,000 loan out. Okay. You absolutely blew through it. But then Lacey's like, I've never seen this side of he's never asked me for money or anything. I'm like,
not yet.
His card keeps getting declined. How do you not see this, Lacey? Like, I think Lacey seems pretty smart to me. And then now I'm irritated.
Well, because Lacey wants so much to be part of the show, and her only connection to the show is Jesse. So she has to tolerate Jesse and defend Jesse. She's really smart. She's playing a part.
Okay.
That's it. I think she's humoring him. I think that she is freezing her eggs for her own benefit, because she never knows she meets somebody that she actually likes and wants to have a kid with. But it's not Jesse. It's not Jesse.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Remember how badly she wanted to be on Orange County. So we'll see. This is just what she got.
Okay. Zach has decided that, he's really not ready for kids. Benji is ready for kids. And again, I don't even like.
Benji is a kid.
Benji is a child. I don't know how old Benji is, but Benji's 12. Benji creeps me the fuck out.
12 in my eyes.
I don't want to think of Benji doing anything with anyone.
Oh my God, it's so weird. But you know what? It looks like they have a real, genuine relationship.
Great.
That I know, but it looks like that to me.
I see it, and I just wait for Chris Hansen to show up and be like, I'm Chris Hansen with To Catch a Predator. That's what I'm waiting for. Which there's a movie coming out about To Catch a Predator, and I can't wait because that's one of my favorite shows of all time.
I love that show too. Yeah.
That I wanted when I was a child watching this show. I thought so badly. I want to be the decoy kid on here.
Yes,
I want to be.
Said it several times.
Well, I just put it out into the world in case they're ever interested.
Right. I
don't really look young now.
Would like tell them it's good. Don't come in yet. It's good because you'd let them feel you up a little bit.
For sure. I got to commit. But I feel like I would, the amount of times that I was a kid and I found myself practicing like, hey, come on in. I'm just putting some laundry away. And it's like, I don't ever put laundry away when I was little, or like, hey, come on in. I got some lemonade. Right. And then I'd run to the kitchen. Right. Like I used to practice for that. So I can't wait for the movie. Okay. We talked to we talked to Kristen and Luke about basically how horrible their relationship is. Yeah, and Kristen continues to paint him in a horrible light, which she's doing the opposite of what Nia's doing.
Yes.
I feel like she's like, let me make him look absolutely terrible as much as I can, but then I want to stay with him.
There's a part of me that thinks that she only wanted him to be a sperm donor because she talks over and over again how she manifested a blonde, blue-eyed child and how she wanted a blonde, blue-eyed child. And it's like, that's kind of gross to me, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, it's disgusting because who cares? And maybe she's staying with him because she wants to have her daughter to have a sibling. I don't think she's that into him. I don't think she wants to have sex with him. I don't think, look, I understand. I can't in one breath say that postpartum and whatever is real, but her thing seems to be that she doesn't even want to make an effort. And I don't think I don't know.
I just think that they obviously have issues. I think anytime you have a child together, especially if, I will say, first kid is the absolute fucking hardest and thing to go through. Once you start adding them up, it's kind of like, okay, well, I can't give as much energy to this as I can.
Right.
Like,
And not only
know, and I've told people before, like when we had our very first son, I was just like a psycho. And I grew up with 20 nieces and nephews. I never thought that I would be that person because I'm like, I'm comfortable around kids. And then it's like,
a psycho?
Well, a different kind of psycho.
Oh, okay.
I appreciated when Andy said, you're not familiar with rage. And Kristen's like, no, postpartum rage. That's different. Right. And I'm like, I understand that. I feel like I was a psycho. I felt like it was just like, you never wanted the kid to cry. You wanted to do everything you could to like make sure. And then they cried and you're like, oh my God, people are going to call the cops on me because this kid is crying. And like, you're just fucking on edge all the time. I understand where she's coming from. Where I struggle with her is that they have these issues and she always wants to make sure that we see him in the worst light. It's the exact opposite of what Nia's doing.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's like, well, do you want to really talk about what you said about New York? You said that you wouldn't be able to enjoy it if me and Kaya were there. And I'm like, I think what he said was, I'm not going to be able to enjoy it if you're just stuck in the room the whole time and you won't go out.
Right.
You know? And and I understand that. You know who else I'm going to come to? The
first child is weird. And I think a lot of times men don't understand how long it takes for a woman. Motherhood is huge. Fatherhood is huge. But I'm sorry, it's not the same because you had a physical thing that happened to you. You created life, you know, and that is, it makes your brain like change, that the chemistry of your brain changes when you become a mother. And so the whole thing of like, when are we going to get it on? When are you going to give me a blowjob? It is so way in the back of your head. It just is not a priority. And so I think that the more he pushes the sex aspect of it, the more she's like, he's giving her the ick. Right.
And I understand all that. And I think too, like, if you don't think there's a huge difference between being a mother and a father, think about like when I've gone to Jeff with you, I just say like, hey, I'm going to go to Jeff on this day. But when my wife has gone out of town and left me with the kids, it's like, hey, do you think that you're going to be okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, even just that small difference of like,
of course. And you're just there saying, I hope I can keep them alive. And she's like, just go, I got it.
Yes, exactly. Like, I do think that no matter how hard a dad tries, a mom will always carry more of that burden.
Well, I mean, look, Ace, I mean, it's common sense. You make the child in your body, you give birth to the child, and you don't need anything else. You can feed the child yourself. You don't need outside help for anything.
Yeah.
A mother is a self, just contained, everything to a child.
I did lactate some.
I bet if anybody could lactate, it's you.
I don't know. I got small nipples, though. We talked about my nipple size.
Doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
Can I come to the defense of someone?
Yes, please.
Jasmine. I think that people heard Jasmine say, you all complain about kids, and they immediately shut off what she was trying to say. And I think what she was trying to get across was there's never ownership for the fact that you're just an asshole. There's never ownership for like, well, oh, it's always like, well, I'm this way because I have 4 kids. Sometimes you're just a fucking asshole. I had this realization the other day. The thing that sucks so much about getting medicated is that I have to come to terms with the fact that there are things about me that fucking suck just because I fucking suck. It's not about the meds. It's not about the what's going on up here. It's just like I fucking suck. And so at a certain point, you're like, well, is this med going to help get rid of this asshole aspect of me? Right. I think Jasmine's just trying to say, like, you all blame everything on kids and being a parent, and
you don't look at yourself.
Yes. And I understand what she was saying. I'm with her. I feel bad that everyone came for her. I think that she sucked at maybe articulating it to make everyone understand, but I agreed with her. I do think that a lot of times there people on this show, it's a lot about like, well, because of this. Kristen has been a bitch since day one of us meeting her. She's been crazy, or not crazy Kristen. It's crazy Katie. Or no, that's Tequila Katie. Crazy Kristen. We've known her as that forever. Now she's like, well, because of all this. I'm not saying that the postpartum stuff is not hard. I'm not saying that she's not struggling with, postpartum depression or anxiety. I'm just saying that like there's also parts of all of us that fucking suck, and it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that we have kids.
It does not. Agreed.
Thank you. So I want to just come to Jasmine's defense a bit. Okay, can we talk about Danny and Nia?
Yeah.
Okay, so this little twerp.
I don't see this as a forever thing anymore.
No, I hope not. I'm sad for her if it's a forever thing. She comes out and Janet's like this. Okay, can you tell me, where do you stand on the Charles Manson of it all?
What?
When Janet said she compares him to Charles Manson. Where do you stand on this? Because
you mean because there's disciples? Is that what you meant?
No, I think she's just saying like, I know that I wasn't there when Charles Manson killed these people, but I know he's a horrible person. That's what she said.
I actually think Danny is. I went from being misunderstood to he can't help himself to be a horrible person. Like, he's a horrible person, but I think he's trying not to be, but it's bigger than he is.
I thought it was interesting that when we're having this fight about the entire, Charles Manson conversation, he goes, to compare me to another serial killer. I'm like, how many people have you killed? How many people has Daniel killed? Oh, I immediately, the second he said it, I was like, what a weird fucking thing to say, of like, to compare me to another serial killer. And can you imagine that frozen Botox face coming after you to kill you?
And what she meant by it. What she meant is that he has all the characteristics to do something she doesn't actually. He's given us all the signs of what he's capable of, so we don't really have to see him engaging in the act.
Exactly.
And
I think that Janet has the same sense of humor I do, and I would have said something. I've said something similar.
Janet is such a bore. Please don't say that.
I think that I've done the exact same thing about people. I've said Harvey Weinstein had friends. When you say someone was nice to you or whatever, and I'm like, well, Harvey, but I'm not saying that the people we're talking about are actually just like Harvey Weinstein. I'm just saying that people have a different face.
Weinstein wasn't that for a long time until people talked about it. For a long time, he was somebody you wanted to sit on his casting couch because you didn't think he would do the horrible things he would do, but you knew that he could make you a star.
Exactly.
I don't know where Danny is at that point, where I just think that he's generally disliked. I also think that Nia, this is a weird thing, but I think that I remember specifically the day that I realized, after having two kids back to back, that I was still an attractive woman, not just a mom.
Okay.
And I was at a continuing legal education conference.
Oh, hot.
And I was sitting there, and some guy, and I was working on contracts, like I was working, and he looks over to me and he goes, oh, are you working? You're not listening, whatever. I said, well, I'm multitasking. I looked up to my mother and he goes, wow, you're really beautiful. And it was like,
whether in the courtroom or in the kitchen, I bring the heat.
Before that, it changed my brain chemistry a little bit.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I started kind of like feeling like I'm hot. Maybe I'm too good for this guy that I'm with, Maybe.
But Nia's not having that realization yet.
No, But what I'm saying is that I think it's coming. I think it happens to women. I do think it happens to women. So, because I've talked to a lot of women and they remember that moment too. So I'm thinking that when she stopped childbearing and whipping out her boob, by the way, she's just too comfortable with that baby. Have you seen she grabs her by the arms like this? That's like Deva, who doesn't support Rooney's neck. I mean,
well, okay.
Crazy.
I will say this because I have 3 kids, and a lot of times you're holding one and then you have to grab the other. I do this thing where like I can like grab them under the arm and I almost like throw them and then catch them to hold them.
That's different.
But one time,
you missed
my wife. No. One time my wife did it at the doctor's office, and he was like, "Whoa! Don't grab them like that." I'm like, "Oopsie."
But that's not as dangerous as the stuff that she does. They've shown it over and over again. And it's not when she has all of them. It's when she goes to lunch and brings a kid as a prop. I will say this. I would hate to have to be a parent on, especially to a small child like that, on television, because I do feel like everybody has something to say about it. I get it.
Yes.
I get it.
I'm going to give her that. I do think it's always funny though to watch that little gremlin be whipped around.
I know.
But
like they want her in the scenes, and she has. My understanding is that she has full-time help. Like,
well, they got an au pair now,
right?
Which I'm telling you right now, Danny's
going to have an affair.
We need to see the au pair because Danny's absolutely going to fuck the au pair. 100%. If that au pair laughs at any of Danny's character work,
yeah,
he's going to fuck her.
That's funny because that's all it would take for you. Why is it that you? It's just that the difference is that he's not funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's not funny. And
it would take more than that for me to. I would absolutely cheat on my wife if someone with a lot of money came around and wanted me to be a sugar baby. But that's to benefit our family.
You're so full of shit. You would.
That's
never
to benefit our family.
That's
to benefit our family.
That's to benefit your family, but I don't think you would ever cheat on Caitlin. not the least of which because you guys are like awesome together, but because you're afraid she would murder you. Because after everything she's put up with,
right?
All your shit and all the stuff, you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
It's like if I cheated on Ken, he'd be like, "Really? I'm gonna tell that guy you cheated with what a day in the life with you is like.
Good luck, baby."
Yeah, you can have it.
Okay. Let's talk about something not so Bravo related.
Okay.
Brook Nader is out here topless in front of her dad.
Ew. Is this ew to you? Put yourself in his place.
Yeah.
You're in Sardinia on a boat. I mean, okay, you can't.
I don't even know where Sardinia is, but okay.
Sardinia's in Italy. You're in some little lake in Peoria.
Okay.
On your little metal half-engine little boat.
Okay.
And Louis is topless in front of you. What in the actual fuck?
I just was like, I understand, like, there is a thing with the fact that, like, he's a girl dad. He only has daughters. I do think that there is something with, like, there is a difference of it, but not to this extent. You know what I'm saying?
You want me to call Robert right now and ask him he's a girl dad?
No. I'm saying not to this extent, but I think that, like, there are dads who have daughters but also sons, or even dads who just have daughters but they're not. I don't know
how you're justifying this.
No, I'm not justifying it. I'm saying this is so bad because I understand, like, there are girl dads out there who will talk to their daughters about, like, real personal stuff and know stuff about their daughters.
Robert has. I wasn't comfortable with that shit. He talked to them about it.
I think that's part of being a girl dad, but this to me is too far.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. Even for a girl dad, like, this is too far.
I just wanted an excuse to call Robert.
No, is Robert your Don Gunvalson?
No. It's just that I think he's funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure that you understand. I'm saying I think girl dads have a very different relationship with their daughters than dads who have a daughter but not just, I mean, he's got 3 or 4 daughters. 4.
I think it's 4, but
Yeah.
like, it's weird.
No, it's so fucking weird.
And it's so weird that she does it.
Yeah.
You know, I know she probably wanted those pictures and TMZ to whatever, but at least make sure that the dad is like looking away.
Yeah.
There are
Next thing we
pictures
know, she's like, hey, can you put my sunscreen on? Weird.
very weird. Very
weird. Very, very weird. All right. One more story before we go, because we've got to talk about Bethenny Frankel. It's not an episode if we don't.
Go to sleep! You're crazy!
God, I miss that Bethenny so
You
much.
miss her?
I do.
Bethenny, I think, is going through a lot. I
Yeah.
don't think, you know, I follow that Meredith Lynch girl, and I know she really hates Bethenny, but she does get all the dirt on her.
Yeah.
And apparently, she's having some financial issues, branding issues. For example,
I think Bethenny Frankel's financial issues are a lot different than like my financial issues.
right. But remember when we thought that Jim Beam paid her $140 million? Like, apparently there's not that much truth to that.
Gotcha.
And so
Okay.
when she sold Skinny Girl, she kept the trademark. But the trademark, she's starting to realize, like I realized with Skinny Latina, the word skinny is making us not feel so good, right? It really, you know, affects disorderly eating and like all these things. And so I've always wanted to change it to like, I don't know, saucy chick or something like that. You know, and I do have the trademark, but I don't know how I feel about it. Like, what's in the bottle is the greatest thing in the world. But so she's decided to go on a branding thing.
Yeah.
And if you check the USPTO, which is where you file trademarks, that's all public. And she has trademark supermodel girl or supermodel bagel, supermodel this, supermodel cafe, supermodel. How is this different? That is the same thing. Stop it. Find another picture. That is the same thing. She's doing the same thing. I'm leaving. I'm quitting. And there goes the wavy cabinets.
I'm just trying to show people what a supermodel looks like.
Right. Okay. Good. But you know what? I don't look like a supermodel, but she certainly does not look like a supermodel.
No, she looks like Skeletor.
One of the funny things that happened, even though this is not really a true business, according to Meredith and to people, I don't really know. I'm just retelling this stuff.
Well, I need you to bring me up to speed. So she goes to this place in the Hamptons and she says, I'm
All
going
bagels.
Okay.
Okay, she wants a bagel place.
Okay, so she wants to create these supermodel bagels.
No, supermodel spreads to use
spreads.
Goldberg bagels.
Okay, so then what happens? I don't understand, because it got shut down really quickly.
It got shut down and
Why?
it later reopened because it just wasn't set up right. There was a lot of code violations, too many people, just wasn't working right. But the thing is that, and she fixed whatever it was to get it open again. But initially they shut her down and she had to make certain changes to reopen it. The thing is that it opened to really mixed reviews. And I've seen a lot of people tasting the stuff. So she admits that the chicken salad is not the best chicken salad, but it's the best, better for you, not fattening, guilt-free chicken salad you're ever going to have. All the other spreads are also not great.
Okay.
And so I think she's testing it there to then go on and do something else. And she's just going to fuck over Goldberg bagels because she's already filed a trademark to do supermodel bagels. And like, if you're a bagel person, do you want to buy a bagel called Supermodel Bagel?
Absolutely not. I am a bagel person. I eat a bagel and cream cheese every single day at some point during my day.
Right. Candace,
and do I look like a supermodel? Yes.
No, you don't.
Okay.
But like for example, Ken is Jewish. So when he looks for a bagel, he wants, like, he won't go to Einstein. You know what I'm saying? And he's trying to find the best bagel. He lived in New York for a long time. He wants a true bagel. And Supermodel Bagel doesn't give that, And
well, most of the time, if you go into a bagel place, like especially there's this place by my house, and you go there, no one's looking like a supermodel.
Right.
We've got the bagel belly. We got the bagel belly. And I'm different than Ken, though. I'm like a bagel slut.
You'll have any bagel.
I'll bagel will do.
Too. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I do see the difference because now I've learned the difference, but I'll still have any bagel.
Yeah. I've never met a bagel I wouldn't fuck.
Right. I do think that she's having those issues. I think there's also some other issue that I sent you the thing, but I didn't read it. But something to do with, I don't know, it was on Reality Blurb, something to do, I guess, with her. I don't know.
She was just like, listen, I want to talk shit about Bethenny Frankel.
I have to attack Bethenny in every episode at least once.
Okay, I'll just read the blurb that Reality Blurb put up.
Okay, yes,
it says,
say that.
Bethenny Frankel's called out again for miscrediting a brand as a small business owner, claims she requested products before her team allegedly sent threatening email about a $30,000 licensing rate, plus Tamara Judge and fans react. That's enough of a story for me.
Because she's done it so many times, Ace. She pretends to be a woman founded entrepreneur and that she supports other women. No, she doesn't. Remember what she did to Dina Manzo's daughter? Okay.
Yes.
She posted the shoes. It went viral. And she credited another lookalike and put an affiliate link for that.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Then she's doing that allegedly with some necklace company called Candy something. And she says it. She goes, but when you send it to me, it's my shoes. I have no obligation, whatever. I get that. But
you have no obligation to post it. But
You
if you post
requested
it, you have to post the right thing.
Right. And that $30,000 has to do with the necklace company because she's been wearing it. And like, being an entrepreneur is hard. Being a small business owner is hard. Like, why is it that she doesn't, there's like she doesn't care about karma, like, or that to whom much is given, much is expected. Like, why? What's it to you? They were still going to give you the affiliate, like, whatever, 45 cents per pair sold or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's disgusting in every way.
Can I tell you what's so hard about Bethenny is Bethenny went through the trenches of what it's like to be a small business owner. We saw her sitting at the fucking grocery store trying to give out samples and stuff of her shitty cupcakes and whatever. And she went through that. But then she blew up into a giant company. And in her head,
she forgot who
did
she was,
all of that. Well, even more than that, she thinks she did all of that herself. She thinks I'm the small business owner who took it from this to this. It's like,
no, she did not.
You had other people around you who contributed to that. It wasn't just you. It wasn't that the same woman who was standing in that grocery store is not the same woman who was the CEO.
No.
There was a lot that happened in between there that you seem to forget.
Yeah.
And then to come for small businesses the way that she does when she knows the fucking struggle. She's the worst.
These people, like, the thing is that forget that she didn't do it on her own. She had the platform. And at that time, because of the Bethenny clause that they now include and everything else,
yes,
Bravo was showing her stuff and never got a piece of the action. But they were showing everything. Remember, we saw the Jeep wrapped in Skinny Girl. We saw the whole journey.
We saw the Jeep or the bug?
The bug, whatever it was. It was some kind of little car.
It's not whatever it was. There is a huge difference between someone driving around in a Jeep and driving around in a Skinny Girl VW Beetle. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah,
like that fucking Beetle was the worst. I loved it. Yeah.
And I just wonder when this new hostage of hers, Shane or Sean or whatever, is going to run, for the hills.
Hopefully soon. Actually, one more story before we go, because this was an interesting one that you brought to the table, and I
verified it. And I think I only really had to ask you because I feel like you do this.
For sure.
My daughter. Okay, right.
What in the actual fuck? Now, Anna, you are saying that hairstylist barbers are reporting that when they put that cloak over their male clientele, they are playing with their dick
Yes.
to completion.
This is absolutely true. They have talked about it. They said a lot of them have changed to clear capes, you know, and have caught them several times. And some of them have said, oh, like taking extra time to like fix the haircut and just trim a little more here so they could finish.
Yeah.
Why are men such pigs?
Born and raised, babe. I will say,
don't say.
No. I'm going to say, I don't go to a barber. I go to a salon.
No. This is mostly women hairstylists, but barbers have said that this is true as well. But it's mostly female hairstylists.
But what I was going to say is I now get the cloaks where my arms go through it, so I can use my phone.
Oh.
So I have other things I could be doing. I understand, you're just sitting around. You got nothing else to do. You're going to just kidding. That's disgusting.
And probably
look at how sweaty my bits are. I get so nervous to do this show every time.
Your hair, you know what I mean? Like there's people that get turned on by anything.
The only time that I think that I would, and shout out Danielle Molesky does my hair. I fucking love her. Not even a paid ad. The only time that I could see myself getting really turned on is at the shampoo bowl. That part feels good.
It feels good.
They take that razor. Sexual. They take a razor through and it kind of like pulls your hair a little bit to like texturize it and whatever. It feels so good. I do like that part.
Okay.
But it's not long. I mean, I don't even last very long and I couldn't even get one out in that quick.
Okay. But when you say it feels good, it just feels good. Like it feels good to normal people, or like, are you?
No, I'm not erect.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, if there was one moment during it, it's like maybe during that, but it's not enough to even get me aroused. And I pretty much get aroused by anything.
Okay.
You're welcome.
All right. Thanks for sharing that.
You're welcome. I feel better getting it off my chest. I feel better getting it out of my wiener. Wow, guys, thank you so much for being here today. Do us a favor, go over to Apple Podcasts, find Reality Court, go leave a 5-star review. You can also leave a 5-star review on Spotify. I think Spotify just lets you do the stars. Also on Spotify, you can leave comments. Go to YouTube. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you send Reality Court to anybody you hate because you want to ruin their day. If it's somebody you hate, be like, hey, I think you'd like this. And that's a fucking diss to them,
Right.
That's a good way to get back at people. Yeah. That's a good way to get
out there. Your morality is
right
on the fence.
Or boring or annoying or whatever it might be. We fall under all those categories.
That need to loosen the fuck up. Let's send this to Vicki.
Let's send it to Vicki, please. Maybe she'll sign up for my rehab
services.
If
you send it to Vicki.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Foss Media. I haven't given them a shout out in a while. And as always, thank you to myself for annoying people.
We haven't thanked Beyonce in a while, and
Beyonce's gone.
Is it over?
I feel like, yeah.
Okay.
Beyonce comes out. She sparkles. She shines. We're all
and then she goes into hiding.
Yes, and so now it's like I don't need to thank her.
Right, that's true. Not currently.
No. And again, I'm not even being funny when I say this. My heart goes out to all the people who lost Hayden Panettiere.
Yeah.
Because it was her the statement came from like her manager or publicist or something like that. Like I feel like she's just didn't have good family around her. It's just, I don't know. It makes me so sad to think about.
It is very
sorry
sad.
To end on a sad note.
No, but it is very sad. I agree with you.
All right.
I agree with you.
Court is officially adjourned. Thank you guys. We love you.
Thank
and
you.
we will
We'll
see you again on
Thursday
this week. Thursday.
Is it Thursday or we're going to see them on?
Oh no, we're going to see you Friday again. That's right. Yes, Friday.
We're gonna, Thursday, so you're going to get it Friday earlier.
Yes.
By the way, we're not trying to change the days around to annoy you. We're trying to give you things in a more timely manner.
Yes.
So, and we've got Golden Life coming. We've got Salt Lake City coming. We have Jersey coming. So we just don't want to give you stale news.
Yeah. We want to be at the forefront with the breaking news.
We do.
So.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you. We love you.